And so I just want to talk for a few minutes. And as you know, coming into the summertime, before the summertime, around this time, you can apply for colleges, like for example, Calvin Institute in Calvin, or Marlin Institute. And I say to people, if you can get a grant, because again, grat's a great thing to use, government grat, SUSI is a grat, government grat you can get, which helps you with your expenses if you come from it depends on your income and your family's income. But I would say to people, if you're thinking about doing it, and my advice to people is I'm not going to go to college because I haven't got the brains for it. If I wanted to, I'm sure I could. But again, education to me is just useless, and I want to go out and do something. In my opinion, that's meaningful, and it might not be the most pleasant job I get. And doing to keep the streets clean and things like that. Hopefully, please God, all things go right. I get it. Hopefully, please God, I will. If I don't, I'll be very upset. And I'll have to go back to the drawing boards. But hopefully, I do. But I say to people, if you can go to college and if you have the money saved up, by all means, go to your local college. Apply for a government grant. Because again, it gives you more opportunity in life, and that's the thing. My grandparents, my father, my mother, all my parents, all my family, majority dropped out of school early in life, and got ready. At the end of the day, they had nothing at the end of their life, because they worked hard all their life, and they got at the end of the day they got nothing out of it, because they were held back by education. Obviously, as things develop, education was more critical in jobs, compared to years ago. And obviously, as I said, opens up more opportunities if you have a certificate. Say if you're as I say, a home care assistant, you could you go into home care, help in the hospitals, home care help at home, in a nursing home, etc., etc., etc. So it opens up loads of windows for you there. Same with and many other things too. Fitness instructor, swimming or gym. All this is something that could help you succeed in life. As one teacher said to me, you're always looking to succeed. You don't want to stay in the one position in one job all your life. You want to move up the ranks, if that makes any sense. But again, as I said to people, some people can't afford to go to college. As I always say, try for the government grants. There's loads of government grants there. Before you select the college, you would get it. Again, you have to add up your income in your household and how many people's there. But I would say to people, go if you can go to college, go to college, because I say, many people do live to grad, and I know myself. If a few older people I know that in their 30s went back to college, and I know people might say they went back to college in their 30s, because they just were fed up really just with your plain stick and just all the jobs and working retail and things like that. Again, they wanted to go on to do something else. So I say to people, think about it. And again, think about it, because this is the time you need to apply for colleges and things like that. So always think about it. If the money's there, 100% go for it. But again, like the grad, SUSI, the grad is, I think it's 8,000 euro, which is a huge amount. I think it's 10,000 you have to pay, which is a good government grad. It's 8,000. If you could apply for that, that's all well and good. But I say to people, if you can go to college, as I keep saying, I know some people it's not feasible, especially now. But again, there's always hope. You'll try and apply for these government grads, because they are huge amount of money in these grads. And obviously because again, it's for your benefit and it's for your things. And I say to people, just think about it. Think about it, because often people do regret it, as I say. Just to think about it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.